Hello and welcome GoMod Podcast. Here to the 2026 Mentor Tournament. We are in the Fighter Sword finals between Hutch and Karjan. We're doing standard. We are just starting out. My name is Phoenix and I got joined by Skets. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Phoenix. Chat, how are you guys doing? This is game one finals, and I'm excited because I got a chance to mentor both of these guys, so I'm looking forward to this race.
Ooh, inside infos, I like it. So, we also got joined by Fernip on tracking, and our tracker today is TD Silent Pain, also big thanks to him. So, standard, this will mean we will get a random weapon at any moment, and for my preference, I want to see some bombs. Let's see what will we get here. Okay.
Samaria's start is tricky.
It's an easy one, because it not consumes really much magic.
Oh, and we get rewarded with bombs, so we don't have to worry about that for the back of escape there.
Oh, full escape. That's a nice one.
Yeah, we've seen a few now in this tournament where our runners have had to leave those couple checks behind.
Yeah, that's always a bit bad. Because, okay, I had to leave 3 checks behind. I know there are at least 2 items and maybe it's progression that I need. Okay, so where is the glove when I will get access there? Yeah, you always want to get bombs, especially without boots.
Yeah, I find especially when I'm mentoring, I like to tell them, check your bomb prizes. If you're gonna be killing any enemies along the way, keep note of what your prize packs are, know what your knowledge is, and always want to try and find bombs somewhere here in this game. But we just get the map.
About vanilla map here.
Yeah, definitely a vanilla map. I have not opened that chest in NMG at all.
Is this even randomized, Kappa?
It looks like our guards are on a magic prize pack, speaking of which.
So we are rich in magic here, that's nice, so we don't need to care about.
Yeah, that makes this much easier than if you don't have to worry about your magic running out here.
Hello, Moon Pearl.
Oh, nice hit by Karjan there with the bolt from the block. And yeah, early Moon Pearl. I like that.
Moon Pearl will give us the ability to do water walk if we want. Otherwise, it would be hard.
Yep. Yeah, that's usually something I'm thinking about is, okay, am I going to need Zora money? What's my access going to be? Because that's kind of where I like to end up, my opening checks. Everybody kind of does the same thing on a standard start. So you start thinking ahead as you're going to route that.
And hello, book. We have early desert access.
Yeah. And
I mean,
that,
we can dip in.
Spicy.
I mean, we can dip in, but the thing is, without boots, desert can be boots locked. So without boots, you don't want to go there.
Yep. We don't have boots. We don't have gloves. We don't even have a fire source yet. So.
Yeah, but the thing is about early desert entrance is there can be something on desert ledge, also progression, and also it gives you the information if desert is a crystal, is it boosted or not.
Yeah, I like that knowledge. I am a fan of gathering knowledge, especially if you get that book super early like this.
And as we know in Rendo, information is always important. Every information you get is important.
So let's ask chat and let's ask each other. If you have book this early, are you checking pedestal when you go into the CAC checks and the Lost Wood checks?
I would do it if I'm thinking of when I think about, and if I don't forget it, to check bet.
Yeah, I think I would skip Lumberjack Ledge and maybe just go right into Lost Woods and go mushroom check to check that pedestal and see what's required.
I mean, I mean, my route is always, and it doesn't matter if I got boots or not, after sync, doing checking tree pull, checking lumber check, and with book you also can check patch to get information. Because also lumber check can tell you if you need boots or not.
Well, the snakes are biting here in the sewer escape. Hutch taking a few dings here. Karjan about a room ahead. Both runners making pretty good time, though.
Indeed.
Oh, and here we see Hutch checking that prize pack on the rats, and it happens to be bombs. That's gonna put him potentially at an advantage if there's no extra bombs in Kakariko.
So back of escape with harpies, with money and flippers. Okay,
Wow.
we don't need to care about waterwork. We already have all water checks on logic.
Yeah. I feel like I don't have a real solid direction yet of where the seed wants me to go. I'm guessing we're gonna get some kind of answer here in Kakariko because escape has been loaded.
So far, yes.
I think with standard start, even the same with casual boots, you're guaranteed at least one major item, unless you get bombs, which we can all agree that bomb escape sucks.
So what? Now we're doing the interesting part. Okay, Karjan is skipping a lumber check, and we got a map check. We have, and then Eastern Green Pen and Desert and Crystal Hera. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's gonna make me start looking for those desert items. I'm gonna be looking for that glove. I'm gonna be looking for some kind of fire source, because that's a green pendant. This early in the game might have a good item behind it. Yeah, I like this by Karjan. This is exactly what I was thinking. I have that book. Let me get the knowledge. I'm right here. It's going to tell me if I need to beat dungeons or not, and we don't necessarily need to. So, sorry,
Okay.
chat, but Pet is dead.
Sadly. But from runner perspective, it's good information. Okay, at least no pet seed.
Yeah, Hutch not routing over that way, so might not be getting that information. I know, I'm sorry, Tyrant. Pet is dead. Fernab saying that he wouldn't be checking, so we're seeing the difference now, and it's putting our runners right back in step.
I mean, can also be an Egger seed for Darkworld or for Ivan Lumberjack, and we don't know what Lumberjack is.
Yeah, I feel like I used to check it just to get the knowledge, but now, usually if I have boots, that's the only way I'm checking it this early in the game.
I prefer to check it as early as possible. It's information that I will get, and I will take that extra time. Okay, anyways, time for Blind's Hut, 5 items, and let's see what we'll get here. We get money. Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, and a single arrow.
Arrow of Destiny.
But that gets us a big step towards those Zora checks.
Indeed. Oh, and more money here.
Yeah, with the flippers, the pearl, I'm looking at Zora money. Even bottle vendor money coming in here, but without $300, I'm looking ahead.
Understandable. So, Blind's Hut. More money.
Another $20. Okay. That's enough slices.
Harpies, money.
Oh, we get a bow. Eastern is a pendant dungeon, but I'm always thinking about dungeons, so that's an access to a dungeon that may hold something for desert.
Okay, Karjan, what are you doing now? Will you check Tavern first, or will you buy bombs directly? Checking Tavern first. I like that.
Oh yeah, we're seeing the difference in Hutch had the extra bombs from the rats.
Yes.
Well, I mean, getting that 300 doesn't hurt too much having to buy bombs, but the walk back might. I think Karjan only has Chicken Hut to go back for though, right? So shouldn't be too bad. We're not losing too much there.
Not really. But that bow would me make think about to do early Eastern, even if it's a pendant.
Yeah, that looks good to me too. I think you go hit Eastern, Saha, that area. But like, other than a bow, Kakariko's been kind of dry. Oh, and a sword just teasing us in the library. Love it.
Yeah, we need boots for that.
The fun thing might be if we are a sword for go mode. Oh, and we have gloves on race game. That's a
Karjan
piece
is
of the
doing.
puzzle.
Karjan decides, okay, I will do the game directly.
Yeah, I think I like to check it blind, but I think like if you have boots and stuff, it's a little better to just run and check it.
It's a possible mountain access.
Yeah, I mean that's another piece of the puzzle for desert.
Indeed. We're just missing boots and a fire source.
I almost feel like there's something to be said to go do your South Shore checks here, end on Zora, and hope for like a lamp. That would put desert in logic, that would put Eastern in logic, and it would give us some mountain access as well.
You told you have mentor Karjan. What is she doing? Will she combine the dam with desert?
Possibly. If I know I'm gonna end up going that way, like we have the book, I might skip dam early just to go and save it for pairing with Agina. I think either way is fine. I feel like sometimes I get kind of stuck with going to the left there, but we just saw Hookshot out of Mini Moldorm Cave.
Yes. We just flew and there is a flute. We have mountain access, logically.
Yeah. That opens up a lot of checks for them as well. I don't know, what does Chad feel like worthwhile once you find that combination? Are you going mountain, or are you going to continue looking for your dungeon access here? I think seeing that flute, the hook shot, the gloves, I'm probably looking at mountain and holding off on the dungeons a little longer.
With flute in my hand, I would say when quit here after Mini Moldorm, deactivate the flute and go to desert immediately to check it.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
No, but I also see the play here
in this area. I'd say even quit, because you can always get back.
But I also see the play here by Karjan doing water checks here. Why are we not jumping here into the water? It's more safer than the crabs. What are we doing here? I'm asking for a friend. There we go.
Deciding to walk instead of swimming, I guess.
Yeah, swimming from the bottom of the ice rock cave is faster than walking.
Yep. Well, this is where you start to get like familiarity. You start to learn what's faster. I know one of our community DDR Kirby does a lot of really good detailed timings on things and what's faster. Me, I go by vibes.
And I also like the play by Hutch here. Saving wood after ice rock cave, because with flute it's an easy one to come back to flute spot 8 for the water checks.
Yep. My only hope is that he doesn't start diving into mountain and get something like a mirror or a hammer that draws him away from the flippers checks.
Pendant Easterner is an idea, yes, especially in combination with Saha's flaws that there are at least 5 items, maybe 6 if you want to do the boss. So,
Well, speaking of hammer,
we have Dark World access.
yeah, that's Darkworld access, and that is also full mountain
Hera.
access. Yeah, we got Hera. We not full logical Hera. We don't have a fire source, but
Oh, and a patch quest on Sora Ledge.
now if you're in Karjan's position, are you walking down and turning that mushroom in?
I would grab it, but I would with the mushroom, hammer, and Samari, I would do a fake powder before turning in the mushroom.
True. Yeah, true. I always forget about fake powder. Oh, and we have mitts on Lake Hylia. Well, now we want to look for a mirror.
Hopefully, Karjan will do the dams soon to get her food.
I think we are chasing mountain.
I hope she
correct me
knows.
if I'm wrong. Did Karjan scout Lake Hylia?
Maybe. Not sure. Not sure if she got the information.
That might be an interesting piece of knowledge. Oh, and we do see Karjan setting up for the fake powder.
Hello, I like it. So, well, what is her...
It's going to be efficient use of the mushroom. I have a feeling that...
So, at least she didn't track the way like Halley Island, so maybe she got the information. I just looked on her tracker.
Yeah, I wonder if Karjan is going to take Dark World access and go into Thieves Town and Skull Woods area here.
And she looks like she's having trouble with fake powder. There we go.
There it goes. There it goes. Yeah, it's a little tricky on timing. That one took me a bit to learn, I know.
But we got a bottle.
Hey, that is our first bottle check too.
I mean, logically, it's out of logic because we need powder. But hey, we got it.
Yeah, I think that might be something that mentees may not keep in mind, is that if you get things out of logic, like through fake powder or you know, we do the bottle glitch on pod, you know, that item's out of logic, and that ice rod could be important.
Yes, so there is a map check for Karjan.
We don't know what our last pendant is. It could be TR. We
What
hope
is
it's
Hutch
TR, right?
doing? Looks like he remembered about fake powder.
Yep.
And Karjan is missing that flute for a while.
Yeah, that's looks like what's gonna happen here is Karjan's taking the Dark World access. Again, saving Dam for when they go that direction. Flute was on the dam pole.
Yes, so the flute is underwater. We need to try that flute before using because it's a bit wet. So there is a bottle for Hutch, so also he will get his ice rod.
Right now, if Hutch follows in Karjan's step, there's no real advantage to that flute yet. I would say if he doesn't follow that flute,
To be honest, when I got the flute with full mountain access, even with full dark world access, I would do the mountain first because there is a clear river crystal. There are, let me guess, 10, 11 items you can collect, and maybe also an item that will help me on the dark world.
yeah, and we know that mitts are mirror locked. So until we get mirror, I don't know. That could be what they're holding out for, is that mirror.
And there is a really good chance of a mirror on the mountain. Maybe vanilla on the old man. Would not be surprised.
Hutch finds a lamp on that mushroom turn-in.
Oh. Now the complete mountain is enlarging, even the old man.
We've also got Pod Eastern. Nobody has touched that side of the map yet.
Indeed. And with lamp, with swordless, but with lamp, it should be an easy one. And talking about the mountain, I like to play here by Hutch doing the mountain now and skipping Dark World.
I like this. I like following the flute. If there's anything behind that flute, that's going to be an advantage for Hutch, since Karjan is going without for a while.
Talking about the old man, even without sword or lamp, the old man escape is here on this path an easy one because we got Samaria. So just grab your Samaria and follow the way. The Samaria block will show you the way.
To answer chat, have we got a Dark World map check yet? Not yet. Karjan did not give us a map check. We went right into Thieves Town, which we can see is a crystal. We just don't know which one yet.
But at least it's a crystal. And we also got a heart refill here. We are not doing back of Thieves Town. Yeah, I got it. It's understandable. Without sword.
I guess.
I mean, without some only with Samurai or Hammer, blind is hard. Yeah, it's understandable.
No, this is understandable. Yeah, definitely understandable. I may not even attempt that, and I've been at it for at least a year or so.
I mean, with a regular in my bag, I would try it because I know OK can cover at least one death.
Well, we got the bug net, Joaga's in logic, and the Quake.
And half magic.
Ooh, yeah, we don't say no to that.
I mean, it's a perfect spot for half magic. We also did a fake powder already, so okay, now we can grab it because we don't need to care about it.
Yeah, and Karjan digging up $50. Not really what they're looking for on Benton.
The real definition of a treasure hunt. The treasure was buried.
I mean, it does give them pod money.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, we thought we had a lot of rupees, but then we went and spent them all. So, you know, it could still be a little pricey here. And Hutch even bought a potion, so down a little bit further than Karjan.
Thinking about bottle, there is another one on the floating island. And Hutch is skipping Hera. He's doing Spyro first.
We have to. We don't have mirror. Oh, I see what you, yeah. Interesting. Maybe hoping for the mirror, or yeah, I'm not sure.
I was about to say we have hammer, so in this case you will do Hera checking Eva tablet before doing a Spyro cave.
I was watching Karjan's side here in Hype Cave. Oh, and
that's a
there's
repowder.
Powder. So really not that deep in the seed.
Okay, so now our ice rod is in logic.
Yeah, ice rod and logic, so not a big deal there. And
Okay,
here's our
map
map
check.
check. We've got Red Crystal, Skull Woods, and Swamp Palace. And did you see what the last our blue pendant is?
TR?
That's what I was thinking. That ice rod may not even matter.
Never say never.
I mean, rando be rando. We may get a required item on Trinex, but you never know. All right, well, Hutch making his way over to Hera, and I like to think he's going to check that ether tablet. Yeah, we got junk on top of Spectacle Rock, but we haven't taken a peek inside here.
Okay. Second time we have seen Couch Cache.
Yeah, book is looking less and less required. However, I will say on Hutch's side with that lamp, Desert is now in logic.
Completely in logic. Oh, we also got Ice Rod, so Lamo is an easy one.
Unless it's boots locked. Keep forgetting that part. Yeah, unless it's boots locked.
Oh, yes, sorry. I have forgot to read the small part of the contract.
I just, it's standard start. You get it in your head. Standard Kaz boots. It's that time of year, right? Looks like Hutch is going to be setting up a Herapot. Karjan taking a Death Warp here in Shooter Room.
Yeah, I like it, because it will mean a heart refill at least, and if you're done with your hearts, best way.
Now, one thing I may have done a little differently is I might have gone and checked Saha and dipped Eastern first. Just because we don't have that mirror. And I don't know. For me, I'm looking for those key items and trying to save myself multiple walks back and forth to that area. So far, I think Mountain looks like the play.
Looks like, because we also have found the cave in Hera Bake. And now I'm looking on Bumper Ledge. Cape can be required. And there is an item in the basement.
Oh, well, I mean, we have access. I mean, this early in the seed, do you leave it or do you grab it now? Because you're going to be coming back to Mountain with Titansmiths anyways.
I would do it. I would do a copy
You would
break.
get it over with. I could see that, especially with half magic and cave. That's a pretty free check.
I mean, if you're doing the glitch into the switch successfully, it will give you doing coffee break, or the other way is okay. Just grab your cap, turn the cape on, So you don't use any magic, and this will all give you some time to say, okay, what can I do next? What will be my next steps here?
So while Hutch is taking a coffee break, Karjan finds a sword in pod. Always trust in pod, guys.
She try. Looks like she tries. Oh, interesting play here.
I think what they're doing is they're gonna do the boss first and then come back in for the back. Probably planning on saving and quitting out.
I can see that play.
Yeah, without a mirror, I think this is a little bit faster. Oh, but Hutch finds the boots in Hera Basement. All right, show of hands. Who would have skipped Hera Basement? I got mine up.
And this will give Hutch access to his first sword and library. That's a big play.
Yeah, I have a feeling that that lamp on Hutch's side is going to be an advantage later on. Because we see Karjan going through Dark Pod. You know, we don't have a fire source. It's
really tough. It's tough. It's hard, and without sword, so without any kind of orientation.
Yeah. This is kind of bopping in the dark. And you know, this season, I think dark rooms were a big challenge for a lot of our mentees. So to see them actually proceeding through this is really awesome. Because that looks like a finished turtle room and plenty of hearts left. And just a heart container in Spike Cave, but I like that Hutch checked it. Where do you think Hutch goes from here?
Wondering what he's doing.
Oh, we're going to check inside Spec Cave.
Ooh. And looks like Karjan successfully made her way to Helma. Wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah, doing well. Already has the mask off. Just gotta watch out for that tail and the fireballs.
But it also shows what our mentees have learned during the mentor tournament.
Yeah, nicely done on Karjan's side, and that's a crystal on the board for Karjan. All right, Hutch coming back to get that sword in the library with those boots.
Karjan. Okay,
gotta go get the rest of the items there.
I know you were excited that you have done pot, but there are still some items left, and maybe it's progression what you will need.
Yeah, it's like that deep breath moment, and they're like, all right, what's next? And you're like, oh wait, I didn't finish pod.
The moment of truth. Oh, wait a minute, I have forgot something.
All right, well, Hutch's next move is gonna be going into Hype Cave. We're still missing that mirror, and we know we have some stuff locked behind it. All right, that's right. The only thing in Hype Cave really was the magic powder, which just puts our fake powder check in logic.
You wanted to say the ice rod.
Oh yes, ice rod. Thank you. I'm sorry, ice rod.
Yes, because from magic bet we got a bottle, and bottle leads to ice rod.
Yes, yes. Neither runner given any love to Catfish.
What? We are still missing Profish?
He's got the goods. Karjan not doing bomb jump, gonna do dark maze. We have plenty of health here. Definitely should be able to get through it.
There is a mirror.
And
Dark maze
yes, dark maze the answer. That's our mirror.
Wait a minute, where was that sword? I missed it. Was it down
So
here?
Karjan got a sword out of pod here, and Hutch went back to get a sword out of library. So Hutch will actually have a second sword here.
Yes, I know about the sword on what was it on library?
Yep. The other sword I think was in the right side of pod.
Dark Hue? Something like that?
Yeah. I like Karjan taking the dip here. We got the mirror. You're right here. Probably gonna check Saha anyways. Where were Boots? Boots were, oh my gosh, on Mountain, right? It was Hera Basement. Thank you, Hera Basement. Yes, Hera Basement. Yeah, and Lamp. Oh my gosh, chat, remind me of where Lamp was.
Mushroom.
Mushroom turn-in, yes. So Hutch has done the mushroom turn-in. Yeah, the big difference in our divergence here is Hutch did the dam pole, which gave him the flute, and that took him in a different direction than Karjan, who just went directly right into Mini Moldorm and ended up finding Darkwold access. So kind of left dam pole and Agina area behind. Karjan having a little trouble with the Stalfos room here. I think they were trying to do bow strats, but just a little off on their lineup. But cleaning it up, no problem anyways. Oh yeah, Fernet pointing out Hutch down to one arrow, but we're getting drops here on a small prize pack.
Also wondering if Karjan will finish Eastern. Because she got the information about pots, so she knows that pet is not required.
Yeah, I think we've seen map. Have we seen compass? I think this might be a 50-50 whether boss is required or not.
Only one item left in Eastern when I'm looking on her tracker.
I might leave it. If it's not in this room and it's on boss, I might leave it. Knowing that we don't need the boss. Oh, yeah. I don't disagree with that. I was feeling the same thing. I think that's a good skip. Because this is an easy dungeon to get back to, especially once they get their flute. Now, I have to believe Karjan is going to probably be going to, like, Catfish here and Pyramid, I would think.
Yes, she got mirror, so she can now do Pyramid, Catfish, can also turn into Mushroom. Can also get another potion if she want a blue goo. So
Now
she
again,
she has options here.
I know we have low swords, but Swamp Palace is completable here.
Indeed.
I'd like to see a world where Hutch goes directly down to Swamp Palace after this, and grab the Titan's mitts afterwards.
Oh yeah, true. He got the information about the myths, and we still don't know if Karjan got the info.
Yeah, I don't believe that Karjan scouted that, or they probably would have went for those mitts right away out of pod. Yeah, I'm thinking with that mirror, that's the first thing Hutch was thinking.
Another possible play for that myths are doing swamp into Lake Kali Island.
Yeah, going the other way around. And then fluting, that'll let you flute over to Mire area as well. You can pair Mire and Desert Palace.
Meanwhile, Hutch has found his mirror in the dark maze. Karjan, what are you doing? Oh, she already got the lamp. Okay, I missed it.
Karjan mirrored there for the mushroom check. So getting the info on the lamp after doing pod hurts a little bit, but Karjan did really well with those dark rooms.
Yeah, and as I told, it also shows us what our mentees have learned during the tournament. And it's always impressive to see.
Right. Meanwhile, we get a shield off of Brofish, and while Hutch is cleaning up Helmasaur, if you guys are just joining us, welcome into Go Mode Podcast Fighter Sword Finals Game 1 between Hutch and Karjan. Give a follow to myself and my co-com Phoenix, as well as our tracker Fernap and our restreamer Silent Pain, and do all the nice things, and we'll see where our runners go from here.
Oh, I like the play here by Karjan. Staying in the dark world and doing the north now, but the bad news is she got no boots, so she need to leave Kingston behind for the moment. So she can check Bumper Ledge, but can't get it because we know where Cape is. She can't do Kingston, but she can check Graveyard Ledge here.
Yeah. I think with Karjan's items and what's available and where they're going here, I think this is the best play. Start heading back over. They only took the front of Thieves Town. So we may be thinking that there's other items in there. Now we have a sword.
Are we doing mountain now? No, or are we doing dam here?
This might be dam to desert because Karjan has a desert now.
No. Yes, we're doing the dam, but we're also going into the dark world.
Oh, I like this. Yeah, we can pair it with our Swamp Palace visit.
What was the race mode? We're playing standard here.
Yep, and we started with Samaria, correct?
Yes, Karjan, what are you doing?
Oh, maybe Karjan is checking Lake Hylia here.
Oh, she already got the information and she knows that these are the myths.
Either way, I like pairing this. That was a good quick decision. You could tell that it was definitely a route change. So now Karjan first emits. And Hutch is on Tempered Sword already. Did Karjan not check Saha? Oh man.
Was there something at Saha's closet? Oh, a
Yeah,
sword.
we had
like-
another sword and a shield.
Ooh, the hurts. No,
Yeah.
no, she just walked out. She didn't mirror it. That's some bad news. Unfortunate here. But
Yeah,
this
this
is
is
random,
what-
and this is random. This can happen.
Yeah, this is what I expected from Hutch is to immediately go south and grab these mitts. That opens up most of the world for them. And you know, this point I'm starting to look at what do we have access to? What do we need yet? We know we need Fire Rod.
We need. Oh wow, maybe it's just Fire Go mode.
Yeah, Fire Rod. Because I mean, TR's not required. So if we have access to Mire here, we could be Fire Rod for Go mode. Oh,
Nope,
but it's
almost.
Bombo. All right, so we are 2 from Go potentially on Hutch's side here.
Yeah.
And we get a shovel out of Mire Shed. You wanted Go mode, you get a fetch quest.
I was about to say everybody loves to see sex fetch quest. So what is an desert ledge? More money.
You know, worthwhile picking up on Hutch's side. He was a little lower anyways on rupees, and if you need that potion later on, it's worthwhile. It's good to have those safeties when you need them.
And also restreamer saying in chat, all fire source needed, but we only have lamp. Yeah, that's true.
We know that it can't be behind Pyramid Fairy because Skullwood's hard requires the Fire Rod.
That's true. And we are not playing no logic.
Now, is there a world where we have bombos for Ice Palace and get a fire-locked fire?
Never have seen that Kappa. No, but yes, it's possible. Get your bombers to get fire rod in your fire rod in ice. Yeah, sometimes language is hard.
Oh man, there could be a situation if Karjan feels behind at all, may skip Hera Basement.
Hopefully not. Doing punk rocks here.
Yeah, that's one that we've seen can be forgotten sometimes when we get late boots on a standard start. So kudos to Hutch for remembering that. I'm gonna guess we're gonna check Lumberjack Ledge, which is not actually a bad idea. We're missing one item, or 2 items essentially, so could be
I
something.
was about to say, we're missing 2.
And we have access to Aga.
Harpies.
Yep. Just a little love. Meanwhile, Karjan taking down Moldorm, and that is another crystal on their side. All right. I'm gonna guess that Hutch is gonna do all of Thieves Town first, and I'd hate to see it if there's an item behind there, because when does Karjan go back? Oh no. Well, this feels bad for Karjan, leaving boots behind in Hair Basement. I kind of called that, and unfortunately I didn't want to manifest it, but you know, you start feeling behind, and that's one of those checks you know you're spending at least a minute on.
The next bad news, we have TR access.
We do have TR access, yeah. Not a lot of it, but we do have. And depending how the keys fall, I mean, we could get Fire Rod on Laser Bridge. We get our first look at Hookshot Cave here.
And the boots keep on Karjan side. Was it a case of commentator curse?
I don't know. I think having worked with them, I kind of got an impression of how they think and run their seeds. So kind of a little of a mentor insight, I guess.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. But everybody also knows commentator curse during restreams.
I mean, listen, Phoenix, you got to prepare for the worst. You'll be fine for the best. I don't hate picking up the other bottle if it's on the way. That's a good safety for runners if they're feeling a little iffy about upcoming fights.
I was about to say we don't know where the other two bottles are, and having an extra safety is not a bad idea.
Definitely.
Oh,
whoopsies!
No.
And you're rewarded with a required shield. Enjoy it.
So we know where Mirror Shield Karjan is.
I am for it. We're going to see a Mirror Shield here today, folks. Rewarded with love for coming back and pushing that block properly.
The heart was hiding.
I mean, looking on Karjan's side, there's a few obvious outliers. And I feel like at some point, we gotta go that direction. Because Karjan's got to be running out of checks here.
She needs the flute to get my information. We know where it is.
Yeah, I think Karjan's going to get funneled that way here. I mean, one good thing is that both runners have quite a bit of health. And, you know, we've got red mail, we've got blue mail, so they're pretty bulked up.
Now the Karjan will get her red mail here up in Paradox.
Yeah, and I think Paradox was loaded. We've got a shiny Charizard now. I love it.
No, that's not shiny Charizard. The original shiny Charizard is black. I have played too much Pokemon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Half Magic was up there.
No, that is Wagnet, Quake. And that was everything.
Does Karjan have... Did Karjan get Titan's Mitts?
Yes, she grabbed it. Otherwise, she...
does Karjan dip TR here?
Maybe.
Because we know that's TR access, so... Yeah, there may be a world where Karjan dips TR here. Might find the Fire Rod, and that may be an advantage if Hutch is looking for that and doesn't find it. Hutch
No,
playing some shenanigans.
this is Spike Cave.
Yeah, we saw Spike Cave on Hutch's side. I believe heart container, piece of heart, something like that.
Oh, he did? I missed it.
All right, well that's blind down. Nothing of note really out of Thieves Town.
And this smells like Smith Chain, possibly.
Yeah, we haven't seen that on Hutch's side here. We did see Dig Game, I believe was $50.
Yes, it was, but Karjan wasn't able to do Smith Chain.
Yeah, our runners are kind of converging here. I have to think that Karjan's gonna go back in and finish Thieves Town here first, hoping for progression. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna see Smith Chain into Swamp Palace on Hutch's side here.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, with Tempered Sword, it's Swamp is basically free.
There's a thing to be said for efficiency. I love to run efficiently, but I feel like once you're a couple from go, I think Hutch should be in dungeons here. We have clearable crystals on the board.
Indeed, we can do Swamp. We can dip into Skullwoods. We can do Desert, because I also can see progression on Green Pen turning.
I mean,
so
we've got yeah. I mean, there's 2 clearable crystals. I didn't see what that was on the blacksmith.
Red Murray.
Ah, yes, hard required. Now, one thing I like to do, if I have mirror and I have flute, I like to actually mirror near the flight point, go flute, turn in purple chest, and then you can fly right back and then re-enter Dark World. I feel like it's quicker. It might be, it might not be, but
you're talking about flute spot 6 for my desert area.
oh, rewarded with silvers.
You like to see it, especially with Witcheress on the board. That's a nice find.
Karjan is just comically getting bullied by the red Zysack there. He did not want Karjan lifting that stone. And there's the fire rod. We are bombos from go mode on Hutch's side.
So now bombers can be everywhere.
Yeah. I'm definitely doing Swamp Palace, Ice Palace, and Ice Palace first here. They're quick, they're easy.
And to answer the question in the chat, Shovel was Maya Shed.
Wow, nothing of note on Smith Chain, but we did find silvers in Cave 45, so I'd say still worth it. All right, let's get our couch cash. Okay, it's the bloomerang. Oh yeah, it would have been nice to be a vanilla bombos, but wishful thinking, right?
Okay, today I have learned couch cash looks like bloomerang. Okay, that's a good to know.
All right, and a pretty clean, at least the first two phases, blind fight on Karjan's side. Just a couple bumps at the end there, and I think that was because they released a spin. That makes blind very angry. I have to think Karjan's doing Smith Chain into Swamp Palace here.
Swamp into ice for Hutch. Yeah, possible. But Karjan is still missing the shovel from Maya Chat. So she's not able to get the fire rod here. She needs the flute.
Yeah, Karjan's gonna get the flute if they're doing the Smith Chain, because I'm thinking they're gonna loop it back into Swamp Palace, and that's where they'll find it. So what they do with it is gonna depend on whether they catch up or not. But we've got Hutch here in Swamp Palace, Specky Cliff, and he's into U-shaped hallway or U-shaped sewers. I always forget what this room is called.
It's a compass chest.
Compass chest. Okay.
Yes, on some point I have learned most of the checks.
Luckily, Karjan getting the silvers. That would be one I didn't want to see them skipping.
You would like to see silvers. Is Douglas down here? Oh, there is a bottle.
Yeah, there's one of our other bottles. There's a world where boots aren't required for this seed, but man, it hurts to see with Hutch having both the flute and the boots much earlier than Karjan here.
And from the actual stand, there are 2 items left in Swamp.
We are 1 from go on Hutch's side. Only needs bombos. Karjan still looking for some required items, but should be finding them here soon in quick succession. But man, Karjan's still on Fire Sword hurts.
Indeed, but she's doing well.
Yeah, maybe thinking that that Sword on Library might be their go mode, but then they also have to go back and find the boots.
And she skipped the boots in her basement.
Well, there is your flute, Karjan, and yeah, definitely finish that dungeon while you're here.
Finding that flute hurts.
Yeah, we've got some... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say that food hurts because you know it's already available.
Yeah, that are those early checks. I've been trying more and more to not leave those behind early game. Or like if I'm planning on doing it with desert, and then I start getting desert access, and I'm like holding off, I do the dam with the right side checks rather than that. Yeah, because this flute activation is going to cost an extra visit to Kakariko even.
And to answer the question between the left as 1 for 1 item, no. There are 2 left. We have seen map and compass.
So last sword here on left side swamp.
Don't be surprised. There's always a sword in swamp. Oh, had a big key. A reason to go back.
Yeah, fun fact for any of the newer runners, big key not necessarily required for this dungeon, can indeed lock itself.
And I also agree with Chat, I would skip left side swamp here, the 2 items, cause Skull Woods is still in play, Ice Palace is still in play, Red Bomb is in play.
I don't know, I feel like 2 items left, 1 from go, I'm doing it on Hutch's side. I think on Karjan's side, you've already skipped other stuff, I may skip that as well.
But nice type it down here.
I think in Hutch's position here, if I'm losing left side swamp having done it, that would be feels bad. So knowing you're 1 from go and there's 2 left, I like checking it. Yeah, that's a good point. We did not see Armos. Armos still holds an item.
Or maybe on Green Pennant.
No, did we I think we saw Green Pennant turn in.
No. Neither runner has done desert.
Oh yeah, that's true. Green Pennant is desert. I don't know why I thought it was one of the other ones. Yeah, Green Pennant turn-in could be interesting. We've had desert access really early in this seed.
Indeed.
I think if the answer's not here, that's a good play for Hutch, is go back and start completing your dungeons. And did Hutch dip Eastern? I think Hutch did, didn't they? Or did Hutch skip? No, that's right. Hutch went to Saha's and skipped Eastern, I believe.
Yes, he never tipped Eastern, but he did Saha's Closet. That's the reason why we know where Mirror Shield and Master Sword for Karjan is. And also we know that, and also we know TR is Quake, so also TR is a thing. There are so much opportunities to place the bombers here.
Yeah, I think if I'm Hutch, I'm going Eastern Palace before TR, just for ease of getting to it. Desert's definitely next out of here, though. That Green Pennant is looking more and more juicy. well, let's see what Karjan's doing. Going for the double spins instead of the pause screen. Okay, so Dana Chad says that TR first because he hasn't done Super Bunny or Hookshot Cave. Okay, I see that. I see that for sure. That's a lot of check density. Maybe check Super Bunny Hookshot Cave before going into TR. I like it.
Yeah, and I agree. I mean, this will mean, wait a minute, 12 items in total, so 12 chances to get your go mode.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that I've been hammering into mentees is you may have a set starting route, but eventually you're gonna have to start improvising. And that's where we start to see players shine, is when they're good at improvising those routes.
And I also like to play the Karjan here, trying to pull 2 of these puffles, I would say, before using hammer, to be more efficient.
Yeah, I mean, they did get some double pulls with the double spins, but I think switching to hammer just to make it easy, a little safer. So far, Ice not having the answer.
There we go.
Nicely done on Karjan's side. Switching to silver strats. I like it. Oh, and good use of sword beam duplication on Hutch's side to save some magic. That's going to make this fight easy. There we go.
I can see it.
Blink and you miss it, honestly. Karjan gonna go activate that flute. I feel like Karjan goes Meyer and finds that shovel. The question is if they follow up on it or delve elsewhere.
I can also see her going into desert.
Yeah, I mean, like we've been saying, that's one that's been sitting there for a while, and it could be one of those things that's just scratching at the back of your mind, like, hey, I've had access to this. I'm missing items. We still have items in Skull Woods, I believe, too, so...
We have never seen the front of Skull Woods. Also, we have never seen Bumper Ledge. Here comes the moment of truth for Karjan. Just to get information. You don't have mirror access.
Yeah,
Nope,
we still
you
need
need
bombos
bombos.
for go on Hutch's side. Karjan, I'm hoping, follows this shovel.
Yeah, but before doing the trouble, I see her going into desert.
I think if that happens, Karjan's saving grace is going to be a Boots Lock Desert.
Have we seen a Gina cave? Wait a minute. Have we seen a Gina cave? Yes, we have seen on Hutch's side, as I can see on his tracker. Okay.
Yes, Hutch did that right after Checkerboard Cave. Yeah, and I think you're right. We're gonna dip desert here on Karjan's side, and for all we know, that could be the answer. Bombos could be sitting there.
And also the big question, is it boots locked or not?
I think it's actually good if it's boost locked, because that's gonna lead Karjan to go find them, and we're gonna follow that shovel. That's gonna get us fire rod.
It's not boots locked.
Yeah, it's not
We
boots
can,
locked.
but the good news, if she goes to turn the green pennant, she will get another sword.
Yes, that would be a definite bonus for them.
So we always need to see the positive side here.
Now, we've got both of our red crystals on Hutch's side. We could see Bombos in Pyramid Fairy.
Indeed.
Remind me, have we seen Pyramid at all on either runner's side? I know we saw Catfish.
Yes, Karjan the pyramid for 3 blueberries there.
Ah.
So doing big chest looks like.
Skullwoods does not want to give up the goods.
And we have seen both items here. So not a big question, will we go for green pennant or not? And there is pet check for Hutch. No, it's not pet. And we're skipping green pennant.
I
would do
think
it.
they're gonna try and save their portal for the Agina check. Normally you want to save and quit out of there, but
Yeah, I know.
because you can always flute back to Meyer anytime now, so
I guess the portal
yeah,
set was
good
more
call.
like...
Save and quit. That's a good call.
Yeah, but but the green pennant is still saying, oh, we have found a medallion, but the wrong one. It was medallion in Skullwoods, but it was Ether, not Bombus.
Yeah, TR or Green Pendant is looking more and more likely here.
Archon on the way to get her fire rod. And what are you looking for?
All right, well, Karjan's taking that right to Skull Woods.
I like it, because this will also open... This will also open... Red Bomb for her.
Yeah. Now, Karjan still has to do Ice Palace. I don't know. If we find Go mode here outside of this, Karjan might be able to just Go mode it when they go to run it and save a little time over Hutch.
She still needs Master Sword to be in Go mode. We need to keep that in mind.
Yeah, man, Karjan's still on Fighter Sword. Just we know where others are, but I'm trying to think when they go back to that area at this point.
Yeah, she knows about a boots-locked sword on the library, but she didn't know about a sword in Saha's closet, because she missed to mirror there, sadly.
Yeah, and but they've already done Saha and Pod and most of Eastern, so not a big reason for them to go back there until they actually do Desert. Catfish was junk. Sorry, not junk. Shield.
Shield Lovers United.
Shield. I think we have a collective mirror shield at this point.
Where was the last shield? One catfish, one Sa's closet, but where was the third one?
I don't remember, but Karjan and Hutch had different shields.
I guess it was up here. I guess it was here up to the mountains in Super Bunny.
It was either Super Bunny or Hookshot Cave.
Yeah. Yeah, it must be the mountain if I remember correctly. But the good thing is, Hutch will show us soon.
I'm thinking Hutch does Hookshot Cave and Super Bunny before going into TR, but I'm willing to bet we're seeing TR here.
100%, because on this point TR has the highest, yeah, not the highest, but I would say the most items here on this point. You got 5 items in TR plus 1 in Mimic Cave, because we got a mirror. But I'd like to see it. Yes, you can open the portal. You get 2 medallions, you only need 1 of them. And now it's time for Fighter Sword Moth.
Yeah, this is a different fight. I mean, at least they have red mail. At least they have some safeties and stuff. So
we have a bottled fairy. We have a Gringo. We should be good to go here. Using hammer, like to see it.
Moth is just not playing nice. Well, our runners are cleaning up each other's
and
shit,
and Mirror Field was Super Bunny.
There we go. Required mirror shield. I like it. While our runners are cleaning up each other's checks here, let's go ahead and give them a follow. They made it all the way to Fighter Sword Finals here. And while you're at it, go ahead and give our crew a follow. Myself, the Scatsman, you know, my co-com Phoenix, TV, Silent Pain for doing the restream, and Fernep for doing all the tracking and the button pushing.
The silent unsung heroes. And we are not doing TR. I'm surprised. If this is Fighter Sword Finals, why does Hutch have tempered sword? That's a good question. What is even left? TR, Pyramid Fairy, Green Pendant. Yeah, and that's all.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, okay. Maybe they're gonna do Pyramid Fairy before doing the TR dip. I get it. TR can be a little long, and if you don't have to go into it.
And thanks to the chat, of course, Armor Knights is also still open.
Exactly, yeah. No, I like this. This is a little quicker than TR itself. I may even, in that situation, I may even do Desert Palace and get the green pendant after this.
Not just Desert plus Green Pendant 2. Yes, that's true, Bernard, but we know that the items in Desert are 10 sticks or 10 sticks. So that's the reason why I only counted Green Pendant and not Desert itself.
I'm disappointed he didn't increase his bomb count. Come on now. All right, moment of truth. Pyramid Fairy, what do you got?
Money and sticks.
Pause for anticipation. I love it.
That was dramatic information for Karjan. Wah, 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 wah. I tried at least. I tried.
Were we thinking desert? Oh, we're gonna get potions first. I don't fault them for that. Fighter sword, ice palace can be a little tricky for sure.
Yes.
But you know, this seed, it's a little interesting, as it's not giving us a ton of potion money here.
Well, at least there is a 300 on Pyramid Ferry. But the thing is, you need to pay 100 to get 300, so you only will made a plus of 200.
Yeah, bad news about the rest of desert, but do you go back and do the boss?
I would do it. I would do it.
I think Hutch755 has to at this point.
You're heading to east and after this way.
Yeah, I think Hutch kind of has a route in mind and definitely committed at this point. So
Yeah, indeed. Totally agree.
I'm gonna agree with chat there. Definitely committed at this point for sure. And if we find Bombos on boss, is there an item left here? Am I counting right?
We have seen 10-6 and 10-6 here in desert. 10-6 in the big chest, 10-6 on the torch.
And this should be
so the only item we are missing is the map.
Yeah, I'm hoping green pendant's the answer here.
I hoping for laser bridge or Trinex.
Yeah, I mean, could even be, or it could be first check. I mean, it could be first check TR.
Now, on this point, I'm hoping for laser bridge or Trinex, just to got more entertainment here.
Yeah, I mean, if Karjan goes that way and it's not on green pendant, we could have a real race again on our hands.
Indeed. Yay, we got green pendant. So time for green pendant turn in. I'm excited to see what it is.
I'm gonna say it's our last sword.
I would say rupees or heart. Where are we floating?
Yeah, I think 5 is faster in this point, right?
Yeah, indeed, because on spot 5 you can also use spin or hook speed.
Nope, green pendant, not the answer. It's gotta be TR.
I was about right with my heart. It was a hard piece.
I mean, we did have fairly early access to TR.
That is what me made thinking about the option to do TR. Meanwhile, Karjan is making her way to Ammonites. And again, she's doing a really great job only with fighter sword.
Yeah, this fight can be tricky, but loaded up on potions, so should be fine. Can't sword beam duplicate there without master sword or better, so has to use up a lot of that magic. I like the switch to hammer rather than using up one of those potions. I save that for when your health gets low. Definitely makes that fight better. And if you can hold on to that potion a little later, it'll be helpful later on with GT climb and stuff.
Indeed, and she's doing great here.
Nicely done with the hammer cleanup.
And got rewarded with her 6th crystal. And meanwhile, we will get a first look into TR.
We could still see boots required too, which could be a panic moment for Karjan if we have that GT big key on the on the torch.
And we got a free blue here in TR behind the fire rod.
Yeah, we do know where all of our bottles are.
Indeed. Karjan is also playing for Red Bomb. And I'm still hoping that she will do Saha's Closet soon to get another sword.
So for the pokies on tempered, I believe the spins are better.
Was about to say load a spin, release a spin, and the pokey will be down. Fighter sword, master sword, use fire rod. Gold sword or tempered sword, use a spin. Dice for double spin, yes, thanks to the chat. With temp. So we got the almighty chat here, which is telling us pokies will die on a double spin with tempered or butter sword.
The only reason I slash with butter sword is you keep control of your character.
That's the only advantage.
We are trading key for key.
With
one left, you gotta check it, right?
And to answer the question, one sword is on library, boots is her basement, and the other sword is Saha's Closet.
You might be getting your wish here, Phoenix. We may be getting a very deep in TR, potentially even on Trinex. This Bombos is buried.
Indeed. And with Bombos on Trinex, I was just thinking loud. I was not expecting to see it. To be honest. Yeah, it's really unfortunate for Karjan because she was in the eastern area with Mirror and she just sadly forgot to mirror into Saha's Closet.
Yeah, not only that, Hutch has had access to the flute and the boots a lot longer in this seed. And that can make a big difference.
It is a big difference, as we can see here.
Although when you look at the scoreboard, the difference is not huge. If Karjan gets lucky here and has Has boots not required? I mean, our runners are in the same dungeon.
Two pistol armors, but that's pretty much the only thing for Hutch left after TR. That's true.
Yeah, Hutch is like almost on a hundo run here.
So I'm just checking Hutch's tracker, and the only thing what is left is Hombly Eastern and TR. There is nothing else left in green.
Nice arrow dash there. And laser skips are free when you have the mirror shield. And there it is. That is go mode on Hutch's side at 136.20.
So yes, TR was required, and also Pirate for TR. Otherwise, you don't have a chance to get there.
Yeah, and you got your laser bridge.
I mean, to be honest, I know a way to get to Laser Bridge, but it's not race legal here.
Well, the real question is, do we get a Godmire, or are we dipping this whole thing?
Okay, just thinking, how is this heat running so far? Maybe Vanilla, big key in cutscene chest.
Here's the scenarios I got worked up right now in my head. Is as long as GT Big Key is not on boots, Karjan is still in this fight. They're not that far behind. It could come down to GT routing. If it's boots blocked, it's over.
Indeed. And the thing about will Karjan continue to try next? I don't think so. Because you're on fighter sword, you have to do hammer Trinex. Can be a tough one, can be a hard one, even with 2-3 potions. So I don't think that she will do fighter sword hammer Trinex. And yes, I also agree with all the smoke swords are a major issue here. We know about a sword on library, we know the boots are in her basement, which Karjan has skipped, and we also know there is a sword in Saha's closet, which also was sadly skipped, and we got the true Godmire here.
Whoa, 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 Hutch isn't hovering? Come on now.
We're in fighter sword bracket, so I can understand it.
Well, Hutch is taking it and heading towards Viddy, so this is currently Hutch's game to lose. With Karjan close behind, I don't see Karjan getting those boots anytime unless they're required. And frankly, Karjan's saving grace is going to be a sword in GP.
Looks like we have missed the spooky action.
Yeah, I think that was on the setup. Might not have been in position when the bird left the screen there. Well, we've got a
Now
nice, easy Viddy fight on Hutch's side here.
We're using cape and sword slashers. Well, it's a safe way.
Yeah, and as long as you're slashing that sword nice and fast, your magic doesn't really drain.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Oh, and we had enough hits to get Witty down with only one silver arrow at least. And there it is, it's the last crystal. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess you know what that means. If you want to play a game, type in your numbers between 1 and 22, what you think where a GT big key is.
Well, I always guess 14. I hope for 1, but you just stole it. We'll share, Phoenix. Listen, guys, gals, other pals, it's that time. GT big key guessing game. Karjan getting their bombos, checking the rest of our checks here on Laser Ridge, but absolutely nothing.
She's still looking for swords, or maybe boots.
Yeah, we might be seeing a Trinex fight here in that case.
I don't think so. Because she is about to use the safety exit here. So
yeah,
I would say she
getting a little bullied there.
Will she do Trinex or not? Nope.
No, definitely leaving. Yeah. With one dungeon left, you go there.
I mean, if I'm looking on her tracker, there is an item on Trinex, but we will see it.
Yeah, they've got spots like Saha's Closet that are floatable too, if they need a sword for Ganon.
And we don't have enough magic for bombers. Doesn't matter, we got a free blue goo NTR. We will use that.
Yeah, Karjan actually has all 4 bottles.
Yeah, because she also grabbed the safety bottle from from Floating Island.
All right, well, Hutch entering a GT at 142.55. Karjan heading into Mire here, gonna have to get moving. And it looks like we're going into Hope Room.
And
Number
yes,
one
you
is
need to.
We got 20 bucks.
And Karjan tried to kill the Wizrobes with Hookshot. It doesn't work because you need to hit the Wizrobes with your sword.
All right, well, Hutch going right side. We got that small key in Hope Room. I don't know about you, Phoenix, but I have been trying to vary my GT routes lately, especially with seeing all the mentees and their different routes that they're taking. What about you? Do you have a set route, or do you just?
Yes, I'm. Oh, check number 3, and we got a winner. GG's today. You get the right number here.
Enjoy your lifetime supply of randomizer seeds at alttpr.com.
Oh, nice burner.
And
about a GT roaring, I like to use the classic. I like to play the classic DM road. Well, I mean torch, DM room, doing hope room, compass room before doing a full left. That's my GT rolling.
Yeah, I'm normally a hope lefter, but I have been trying to go right side if there's a small key. It's tough to break that habit sometimes when you're just so used to going a certain way.
And also our restreamer Salampain is telling boots are not required in this seed, only for a sword.
Yeah, I think that was Berna. Was it Berna on there?
Yes, it was the blue cane.
Yeah, unfortunately for Karjan, one of those knowledge on swords is locked by boots, and Karjan left those boots behind in Hera basement, so I think that's why we're grabbing extra checks here in Mire.
I'm also pretty sure that she will never do Saha's closet, because we know there is at least one sword.
Well, it is time to climb for Hutch, making quick work of these first few rooms.
I also like the Epo usage here in the Stalpos room.
Yeah, with half magic, and I'm pretty sure Hutch still has safety potions. They're in good shape.
I'm looking on his tracker, he got 2 blue and 1 parry.
Yeah, oh yeah, good shape.
So there are more than enough safeties.
We've got red mail, we've got tempered. You know, we've even got silvers on their side. I would even say that was an unnecessary fairy, except that they're setting up for the Samaria strats. I like to see it. Nicely done, gets lots of free hits there, but not quite enough to get him killed in one cycle. I believe in order to get the right timing, you have to wait until that bunny beam unpops you. Somebody a little better may know that timing more than me.
Nice, Westrob 1 here. You got rewarded with a full magic.
Yeah, definitely a lucky drop there. Never punished, right? Oh, that was weird. It looked like he just swiped right through him, but I think the mob was already starting teleport. All right, and we see bow strats here on Karjan's side. Nicely done.
Yeah, with Silvers, it's an easy one. I like to see it.
I mean, listen, if Karjan goes right side, you know, they may just have to find a sword, and for all we know, they may find one before going into GT, being that we still have Saha outstanding for them. That's a quick check. I'd be doing it.
And
we do still have one sword outstanding.
Yeah, and we have one item, left here. Can be a sword. We'll do it.
Yeah, I don't know if I like going back into Mire here, because this can be a little slow.
It is slow, even if you need to do not checkable cave, a cutscene chest. And Moldorm trolls again.
Yeah, we're getting trolled on Trolldorm strikes again. Oh, chat saying maybe they marked it off on, you know, on accident. Mistrack is...
Nope. It's still orange on. It's
yeah.
still Saha's closet is still on her tracker is orange, so it will mean there is still something open. So she knows about that.
Yeah, might have got locked into like clearing dungeons and kind of not looking at their go mode situation, I guess. Although they did not finish desert on their side, they dipped desert.
Yes. Also, she has seen both items in desert, so and there was also no reason for her to do green pennant.
Yeah. I mean, that's why it's risky to take a gamble like that. Unfortunately, sometimes it pays off. This time it didn't. You know, we could have that last sword outstanding in GT somewhere on the left side. I think overworld-wise, we kind of saw everything.
So, and as we have seen, Agate 2 successfully beaten by Hutch, so only one opponent left, and this will mean bacon time.
Yeah, and you know, we were talking about it on the climb, but dropping in, we've got potions, we've got fairies, we've got silver arrows, a tempered sword, red mail. This should be a piece of cake for Hutch. Karjan's got GT climb coming up, but you know, unless they find a sword in there, they're gonna be hot.
A nice phrase here on Genin. It's the Star Wars reference with General Kenobi. I like it.
Hello there.
Yes. And looks like Karjan is heading to GT here.
Yeah, I think at this point they're hoping for a cape on the way. Or sorry, not a cape, sword on the way.
I was about to say, and also she will do a torch first to get information, do we need boots or not.
Yeah, so I have a feeling we might do like a rando rush or something, or a hope left.
Yeah, something like that. Oh no, Silvers! Hide it better next
going
time.
for the early hit, but missed it. Was a little too close there and didn't get the hit on Ganon and got hit instead. But we are still
Hutch.
fine on Hutch's side.
Hutch, you don't need to use lamp here. We got enough magic and fire rod. Oh, he hurt me.
Yeah, Karjan getting the good news that boots are not required, but we know that the big key is on the other side.
So, ladies and gentlemen, get your GGs ready for Hutch. Because he will mark his win with an official time of 1:52.45. GGs.
Yeah, GG's to Hutch for taking game one. We will be getting them in here, hopefully. And we'll see Karjan hopefully finishing this seed up here. Oh, it looks like Karjan doing Dark Magician.
So the route was the route I like to do here.
Yeah, we still have that last sword outstanding.
That's true. We know
Could be on
about
Trinex. Could be on Trinex. Could be on could be in GT.
Trinex, Harmonized GT. And we get joined by our winner, GG's to Hutch.
Hey, thank you.
GG's Hutch.
God, I thought I screwed it up when I skipped Turtle Rock that first time around.
Yeah, so thoughts and feelings on the seed. Your opponent is in GT right now, but has missed a lot of swords.
Oh, really?
Yes. She knows about the sword on the library, but she never saw Saha's closet, and she also never saw her basement.
Oh, wow. So she's going off, does she at least have a master sword?
No.
No, we are
Oh.
still on fighter sword. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is rough. Hopefully she can find something to finish out the seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
So, thoughts on your route? You got that flute really early on.
Yeah, no, I thought I was routing really well. The only thing that I kind of wish I didn't do was, green pendant.
I don't think anybody faults you there for that one,
Yeah.
because with what you had left, that was your
Yeah.
that was your best your best guess at that time.
I was debating going into Turtle Rock, so I kind of momentarily, because I went up, did Hookshot Cave, and I'm like, I had to do Turtle Rock, but I'm like, I got the book early. It's probably going to be behind Green Pendant, so I second guessed myself.
Yeah, I
And
think if you
people-
would have hit Turtle Rock on your second visit, you would have been much further ahead here.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
guys were not, like, maybe a dungeon part for a good chunk of this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry about the LSD blind. I've been doing that a lot in practice, and I don't know if anyone caught it, but
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that.
I mean, about LSD blind, it's more unexpected, especially especially in the mentor tournament.
yeah. Well, nobody's done it in the mentor tournament, so I'm like, we're in the finals. We might as well get at least somebody doing it once. So
You gotta show off what you learned, right?
you gotta exactly.
I was looking at your route, and you definitely stuck to efficiency. And I sometimes it bites you, sometimes it really works out, and I think this really worked out for you.
Yeah. I mean, I've cleared off everything on my map. The only thing I've got is pendant dungeons left.
Yeah. On
Oh,
unless Karjan finds a sword here in GT, I'm thinking we're gonna have a little bit of a hunt here, and we're gonna have some oh man moments as they start finding some of these items.
Did she look at the library? I mean, she had to have, right?
Yeah, except that Karjan has skipped Hera Basement, so doesn't have the boots.
Oh, I forgot the boots were in Hera Basement.
I'm
yes.
thinking if they don't find a sword here in basement, might mirror before doing the climb.
Yeah, I didn't do anything on the left side, so hopefully there's something.
What's left there? I mean, tile room and big chest?
Yes.
I mean, if it's
And
not
all-
here, oh, there it is. All right. Well, I mean,
Good.
That's go mode for Karjan. Here in GT, doesn't need to find the boots.
And now
throwing out a
it's-
little.
And with that sword, we can make it's official. Karjan has forfeited from the race.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
GG's to her.
Get your GGs in chat for Karjan. Probably checking race room there and seeing that Hutch is unfortunately already finished. So GGs to Karjan there for giving it a go, at least a go mode. It's only game one, and hopefully we'll be joined by Karjan very soon here. So I have to ask, who rolled this seed? Was it Silent Pain?
Yeah, I was Silent Pain. Compared to some of the seats I've been practicing on, this one wasn't that bad. So
I don't know. It felt like it felt a little linear as long as you pulled that dam, but we saw a whole different side of the seed on Karjan's side.
yeah,
While we're waiting for
she'll join her in a little bit.
While we're waiting for them to get in here, we do have more races coming up We have another one tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Bradlock versus Ducky. I believe that is a Game 1 finals match. Correct me if I'm wrong. We got some coming up tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. We got Navi versus Tyrant. And I believe that's going to be a double header and with a potential Game 3 the next day. And then we got another game on the 16th, 10 a.m. is the potential Game 3 for Navi Tyrant. And then we have a 7 p.m. Bradlock versus Ducky. And I believe there's some coming up that might not be scheduled yet, but I'm looking forward to a lot of these final matches, just seeing how far some of these guys have come. We were talking about dark rooms and just that seemed to be a big struggle for a lot of the mentees this year, but you lucked out with the early lamp. So
oh, I can do dark rooms no problem now. I've been practicing that a lot.
I guess that's the first thing you need to learn, dark rooms.
Yep. Yeah.
Because I mean, yes, it's understandable that you may need a lamp for dark rooms, but you also need to learn, okay, what will I do if I got no lamp? And Karjan has shown us how to do the back of pot, the way to Helmer, only with sword, without fire rod or anything else.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean that turtle room's really tough, so good job on her for getting that.
Yeah, and I believe they made it through with little to no trouble either. So it was nicely done. Yeah, I know. I got to mentee both of you at least 1 week. And I know you can say I definitely push the dark rooms for that reason, because you never know where that lamp's going to turn up.
And now we get to Umber Karjan. GG.
GG's Karjan.
GG's Hutch.
Hey, thank you. It was a good seed. So, like I said in chat, I think I got lucky with some of the routing.
Yes, you got really lucky. And to answer your question, Karjan, there was a sword in Zaha's closet, and Hutch has found the boots in her basement for the sword on the library.
Welp.
So, Karjan, thoughts on that seed?
Would have been better if I'd not forgotten Saha's closet.
How about that late dam pull?
So with that, my routing was originally going to be Mini Moldorm to Ice Rod, and then the swim checks, and then back to House, and then down to Dam, and then over to Desert. And then I got pulled away from that.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like if you know you're going right, I tend to do the dam paired with whichever direction I go first. It kind of bit you a little bit. Hutch had that flute early, also had boots early, and gave him a little bit of an advantage on movement early on. But as chat's pointing out, and as we pointed out, you did really good on Fighter Sword with all your fights. Because I know we saw Hammer Colds there. We saw you getting some double pulls on Argus. And being that I got to work with you guys briefly, it's nice to see how far you've come.
Yeah, still need to practice that Argus fight to get the double pulls more reliably, but considering I couldn't get any when I first started, I'll take the couple I got.
Definitely. I mean, Phoenix, any questions?
Not so far.
I have one more. Do you like the required shield?
I don't particularly care. A shield's a shield.
Yeah. So our next match is we've got that scheduled on Tuesday as an open random.
All right.
Yep.
Well, GG's on game one. I think both of you did really well, but Hutch takes the W this time. I'm looking forward to the next match, and I wish you guys luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Again, make sure you guys give everybody a follow. Myself, Phoenix, Fernap, and DD Silent, our crew here, our runners, Karjan and Hutch, and a big shout out and thanks to all the organizers, Lumaga, and everybody behind the scenes, Map, and all of our restreamers. You guys make this possible, so a big thank you again. Especially as we're closing up here. You guys have been doing really great, and I know I'm not the only one appreciating it.
Yeah, also from my side, GG's again to you both. Wishing you good luck for race 2. Also, big thanks to the audience to join in, and we will see us another time. Goodbye from my side.